It's not about belief, it's about evidence. And I'm genuinely curious to see what we find out here in Phoenix.
Nick Carnesi, U.S. Marine Intel Officer, and Sarah Cruddas, astrophysicist and space journalist, land in Phoenix, Arizona.
What has a place like this got to do with the investigation? Oh wow, look at this. Basic physics, basic science tells you that stalactite shouldn't be growing sideways because the way it's formed is almost like if you left the faucet on, that drip, 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 but of minerals, not of water. And what we're seeing here is the formations horizontal. This just doesn't seem normal. Asteroids are basically the frontier of the solar system. They were around when everything formed. They're 4.5 billion years old, and they haven't really changed much since the Earth and everything else came into formation. So this mission is really about two fundamental things. It's about our origin and it's about our destiny, because scientists believe that the water which came to Earth actually came from an asteroid, and the building blocks of life, such as amino acids and sugars, came from an asteroid as well, colliding with a very young Earth in our solar system. Bell Aerospace was synonymous with that space dream of the 50s and 60s. Right here on this very ground, astronauts such as Neil Armstrong and many of the other Apollo astronauts would come and test out their new vehicles. I mean, this was a place where space dreams were happening. All the stuff which seems really gimmicky, they were making inside here, and now it's just kind of like a derelict building. We've got to remember, for every pound you put in terms of the UK, you get 10 back. So if we're going to look at the money, if we really have to do that, it's generating income, it's generating innovation, it's generating jobs, and it's generating inspiration. But we humans were built to go over the hill. We've explored the Earth, and now we're looking towards space with this one planet in this one average solar system, which is one of many out there in the universe. And to say we're not going to explore space, we're not going to go over that hill, is myopic and short-sighted. We're built to explore. And then secondly, going into space is as much about Earth and our own planet and looking back at Earth. I mean, the art, the images you've got of space, of the Earth from the moon, that tiny pale blue dot of Earth around Saturn's rings helps us to understand we need to protect this planet, we need to look after this planet. So it's multifaceted while we must continue to explore space. I feel like this incident has really affected your entire life.
It has.
We would love to bring in some experts and try and help you and try and find out exactly what happened here. Give the best attempt we can to find out what went on here. We need to be able to see if we can dig down and get to the original ring.
Yeah.
You'd be okay if we brought some equipment in here and a team to excavate?
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have the tools and the technology now that they didn't nearly 50 years ago. And I believe that if we apply science, we could get some really interesting results. Oh. Can we try again?
Whoa.
That's weird.
Admittedly, I was not expecting that to happen.
No, neither was I.
Nor was I.
The sample didn't absorb any water, and now we've actually got physical evidence which does support Ron Johnson's story. Ron claims that it repels water. He's no chemist, as far as I know. So that's interesting that it does match that description.
It does match his description, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not only an American hero here with us this morning, but a global icon who not only took the first steps for human beings on another world, but is now working towards making humanity a multi-planetary species. The exploration of space is the most significant thing we will ever do as a species, and I really want you to give another really loud round of applause this time for Buzz Aldrin.